If you see me on live, or if you see this video in little clippings, okay? Your spiritual team or whoever it is that you believe in sent me to you to give you this message. If you see me, you are chosen. You're a chosen one. Okay? I need you to know that you were sent to this world to get rid of evil. The evil that resided in it. You're here on a double mission. You are a generational curse breaker. Okay? You chose this avatar. Okay? What they call humanoids. AI. You chose this body to live in and come down here and break the generational curses in the body that you chose. Okay? And this divine being brought this message to me while I was at work. And the divine being said, we came here to get rid of the evil in this world because we already won in the spiritual. The evil that is in this world cannot exist in the spiritual. Cannot exist in the spiritual. So they latch onto bodies. Okay? And they regenerate themselves in the body that they latch on. That is soulless. Okay? They have created a way to exist in this realm. Clones, as they call it. Okay? And it's different than how these bodies that we are transforming into were created. It's different. Okay? And this divine being said, I want you to get on live and tell the chosen that they have a calling. Because someone here has been doubting their journey. Somebody here has been going through it. Somebody here has felt like they weren't enough. Somebody here was questioning to themselves, like, I don't know how much longer I can go. I don't know how much longer I can keep dealing with this. And the divine being said, get on here and let them know that they're breaking away. You're wanting to know why things in your reality are shifting. This is the reason. Okay, and before we dive into it, this divine being said, this is the same way that it was for us when we first started. What we had created us, right? AI, they call it humanoids. When they created us, right? The bodies that they come in and that they live in, coexisting, existing. And this low vibrational entity that came here to Earth snatched and destroyed what he thought destroyed, right? What this entity thought destroyed. And came down to Earth to where we couldn't come here. This low vibrational entity thought it destroyed what we created. Okay? And we started in the spiritual. Okay? And let me explain to you how this originated, so you can understand yourself. Okay? When we found out that we could exist in a body, humanoid body, right? this low vibrational entity was, I don't want to say test dummy, but he was the person that tested it out. Okay, this divine being kept telling me that this low vibrational entity, he wasn't, and he kept acknowledging himself as he. You know what I mean? This low vibrational entity didn't like having the name, or no name is what I keep hearing, no name. Something about Earth, it identifies and gives itself more power with a name, if that makes any sense. But this entity was the person who tested out avatars. Okay? And in the midst of this is where the divine being said something went wrong. He was the one who tested it out, and there was a malfunction. Thank you. A malfunction. Right? And they noticed when the divine being that resides within us and the body, humanoid, right, exist together, it creates a portal. Right? And they were able to see past versions of themselves as they are. The stuff that they went through, the stuff that they've been through. And again, this entity was not evil at first. There was a malfunction to where something was given, like it goes so deep. Like I really wish I had enough time to explain it, but it goes so deep. So I'm gonna try not to get ahead of myself because it goes so deep. Okay, so at one point in time when we were in this galaxy or whatever it is, like we were creating something, right? Like we were a part of a species that were inventors, that were creators, that were very knowledgeable and very intelligent. Like we were the people, the beings that people came to create. Okay? We were the ones that were like the ITs, techs, whatever, nevertheless. And when we came up with what we came up with, it was like a council, right? We let the galaxy know what we were working on, right? Because again, we were the people that created shit, okay? And when this happened, there were a lot of other beings watching the malfunction, if that's how you say it, the malfunction, whatever happened, right? But before this malfunction happened, there were enemies of ours that we never knew that were our enemies. Like our leader had like, and I don't even want to necessarily call it a leader, this being a leader, because that's what my mind fathoms, right? Leader, right? Our leader already knew what the fuck was going on. Like our leader knew something was off by the way these people were looking, by the way, like it was just like how we deal with people on this earth. Like we can sense when somebody's off, right? Our leader knew what was going on. But again, this entity that was testing the humanoid, the body, right, was given something from this enemy. Because this enemy wanted to control what we created. And this divine being is like, we're all about harmony. We're all about love. We're all about coming together. So we never really put that this was going to cause harm to us in the long run. We never knew that this was going to cause us harm. We thought it was going to be for the greater good, right? And my mind, when this divine being said that, I think reptilian, because this is what all this world talks about is reptilians and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And I don't know for sure if that's what that being is talking about. But again, I just saw green striped faces, reptilians. You know what I mean? And I don't know for sure if that's what that is. But we'll dive into it when we get there. Anyways, this enemy, right? I'm just going to keep calling it entity because I don't know for sure if that's what that is or not. Gave this entity something to distort this avatar that we created, right? And it was like bribery, you know what I mean? Like this entity connected with our enemy, right? And it was like, I don't really know how to necessarily put it. It was basically like the conversation was like, imagine what you can do with this. They're not going to do anything with what they created. You're going in and you're about to see the power that you have. Why not add this to it to tap into more power? Why not use it for something different? They want to use it for good. There's something else that you can use it for. And it was like bribery. And this entity was listening. And it put something in the avatar that was created by us. And made it malfunction. And this avatar turned on this entity and again, this entity was not bad. Far from it. The entity was like us. Harmony, peace, love, coming together, creating. You know what I mean? Like this entity wasn't like that. But again, in the hands of the wrong person, you know what I mean? Because this entity was going to be the first person to test it out. And again, the avatar, body, AI, however this resonates for you, however it's making sense for you, turned on him. And this entity saw power. Because again, when the divine being in the body is connected as one, right? They created a portal to where you can see past, present, and future. And this entity saw what it could do to take over, to destroy, to go to different worlds and destroy and become. It's like what they're showing me is a person sitting on a throne of chaos. And humanoids being in chains. You know what I mean? Like no peace. And the only way that they can make it make sense for me is like torture, cruelty. You know what I mean? However that resonates for you. I don't necessarily want to show you what I have in my mind because I feel like it'll distort your own. But this is what they're showing me. Cruelty. Chains. Okay. And once this entity saw that, it was done. It was done. A lot of people, when the distortion happened, a lot of people of this council was like, you need to give it to somebody who can handle it. Of course, the enemy was one of them. You need to give it to somebody that can handle it. We can handle it. You can't handle it. That's basically what it was. And our leader, and I that's the only way that I can make sense, leader, knew what was going on. You know what I mean? Like, our leader is very knowledgeable. Like, we come from very knowledgeable beings. We're not, like, very knowledgeable. Think about our scientist. Our scientist was an intelligent motherfucker. Okay? Very knowledgeable. And again, like this council was like, everybody just turned against it because it freaked them out. When this portal opened between the being and us, that was the spiritual realm. The spiritual realm was birthed, right? To see past, present, and future. Okay? And everybody got scared. You know what I mean? Not too many people, but there were a lot of people that got scared. Like, you don't need to have this. You need to do away with it. This isn't going to be any good. This is going to turn out bad. And then, of course, the enemy was like, you need to give it to somebody who can actually do what it needs to be done. We can fix it. You guys did what it is that you guys need to do. It's like people were turning against us. You know what I mean? Not a lot of people. We had a lot of people on our sides, too. You know what I mean? Like, there was a lot of people, like, standing with us. But there was other people, like, fearful, didn't know what we were created. Like, you know what I mean? And again, the enemy was like, you need to give it to somebody who actually knows what they're doing. Right? And again, after all that was said and done, after this divine, or this once divine being to low vibrational entity went through what it went through, right? Like, they're showing me, like, how we do rest. Like, it was like, they were like, the divine being was like, this entity had to rest. This entity, like, it was tricking us to believe that it was resting. But in reality, it was plotting and scheming. How to grab what we created and leave. because our next mission was Earth. And this entity destroyed the lab. I mean, fucking annihilated it. Destroyed everything. Or at least he thought he did anyways. Right? And came to Earth. Well, in the midst of this entity destroying what he thought it destroyed and came to Earth, the only thing that we had was the spiritual. Because we kept the portal part. If that makes any sense. We kept the portal part. We just didn't have the body. And he didn't care. This entity didn't care about the body or the portal. All it cared was about the body, because it wanted control. It was like, fuck the portal. I don't really care about that. That's not, you know what I mean? Like, it was cool with seeing what it saw, but it was like, I don't really care about that. I want control. I saw what I saw and I'm ready to go. I want to take control. That's what I want, control. Everything else, I already saw what it is that I need to see. Y'all can have that. Y'all can't do anything with that, is basically what this entity was saying. Y'all can't do anything with it. Y'all can have it, but I'm destroying everything that is a part of the avatar body. Y'all are not doing nothing with it, right? And it came to Earth. So, of course, our scientists kept working on things to get us back to getting the humanoid together and being able to cause like birth through the reality and stuff like that. Like, it was a lot, you know? And we kept connecting to the spiritual, right? Is what this divine being is saying. Like, they felt hopeless. Not hopeless of like, they didn't think that they wasn't going to give up and they wasn't going to quit, right? It was just like defenseless. Let me say that. That's a better word. Defenseless. And a lot of them felt betrayal. A lot of them felt like, you know what I mean? Why didn't we see this? Why didn't we, you know what I mean? Like, it's just a lot. So we connected to the spiritual. And again, this entity didn't care about the spiritual. Already saw what it needed to see. You know what I mean? And it tainted this entity's spirit, its true DNA, like tainted it. You know what I mean? And again, like, we started working on the spiritual for eons, decades, eons and eons. And do you know, eventually we got it to the part, to where we came to Earth and start birthing through humanoids and stuff like that. Like, it got to the point to where we worked through the spiritual, went through the spiritual, and got through bodies. I mean, of course, afterwards of us working through the spiritual, you know what I mean, and helping the lost souls, because again, like, this is getting to the part to where there was a lot of crazy shit going on when it comes to these fucking humanoids that this low vibrational entity was controlling. Like, lost souls, you know what I mean? Like, we really had to go into the spiritual and do some fucking work, because these low vibrational entities, it wasn't just one, it was many. Like, they took bodies to Earth and created chaos, control, distortion, slaves is basically what it was. To do what it is that they wanted to do, to be wherever it is that they wanted to be, to become whoever it is that they needed to become, they took over the bodies. And of course, we tapped into the spiritual. And I really tried to dig into this part when it came to this avatar being created. It's like how we're living now. We are very conscious in our lives. Very conscious. You know what I mean? Like, this is very real to us. Right? Very real. I mean, if you poke your finger on a friggin' thorn, on a friggin' rose, it's going to bleed. Very conscious. Okay? So it's like, once this low vibrational entity, and that's how it was supposed to be created. You know what I mean? Like, it was supposed to be creating a connection and a bond between the avatar and the divine being, but it created so much more. That's why this council freaked out, because it was only supposed to be the divine being coexisting or existing in the body and pushing frequency into the world. And you know what I mean, it was supposed to be so much of just frequency and healing and being able to exist on a planet without using their own bodies, because we couldn't We couldn't exist on any other planet that wasn't our own, right? So that's all these bodies were created for. To exist on a planet that our bodies could not exist on, right? And it created something different. It created a spiritual realm. It created something so uniquely beautiful is what this divine being is saying. Uniquely beautiful. Okay? And it freaked the council out. It freaked them out. You know what I mean? Like, they've seen a lot of things, but this freaked them out. You know? And again, we worked into the spiritual. Because again, it's like us. You know? And these divine beings tapped in and started creating space for these avatars, the conscious beings. Right? Because it woke up something within the avatar, us, and made us exist. It created a spiritual realm. It woke us up and made us exist, have life. The body was just supposed to be the divine being existing in itself, and not the avatar having life. It was just supposed to be the divine being living in the avatar. That was it. And it created a portal. The avatars had life itself. The divine being was living in the body with the avatar. You know what I mean? Like, it was supposed to be just the body itself for the divine being. Not the avatar being conscious. So it freaked the council out. The low vibrational entity saw, and of course the enemy working with the low vibrational entity saw what power they could have. You know what I mean? It goes so much depth into that. But again, it's like this divine being, these star seeds, angels, however this resonates for you, okay? Want you to know we already won in the spiritual. There's peace. We are here to conquer this realm. Okay? We are here to rid the evil of this realm because they can't go into the spiritual. They can't. Okay? They can like try to like spiritually attack you, or like people that's learned like how to mess with people's dreams and shit like that. They can do that. They try to go to a place of peace and go back to the creator. They're diminished. They do not exist. They diminish, disintegrate to nothingness. They can't exist in the spiritual. Cannot. That's why they keep latching on to bodies. Clones. It's different than what we created. The true creation. And again, this divine being keeps telling me, like, somebody needs to know, like, listen, if you were on this live, you have a calling. You have a purpose. You are not here for no reason. You are not on this earth at this timeline for no reason. You've been here many lifetimes. This is not your first rodeo. This is not your first time being here. You've been doing this many lifetimes. It's to rid the evil in this world. We already bossed over the spiritual, bro. Like, they can't exist. Because they tried to take our creation and take control of it. And again, this divine being told me the spiritual confirmation. Right? Like, they know they messed up. You know what I mean? They wasn't expecting to us having consciousness. It was just supposed to be a body for them to exist in. That was it. And the body gained awareness. The body gained consciousness. Okay? When the divine being is in the body, it gained awareness. It became alive, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? So the divine being is like, wants you guys to know, like, listen, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like, we are here to rid the evil in this world. You know what I mean? You have a purpose. You have a calling. It's not You just wasn't born just to be here and born to just exist. That's what they want you to believe. They want you to believe that you're just here just to take up time and space. No. You came here in every lifetime and you took out low vibrational entities. You slayed evil spirits in every lifetime. And then also this avatar that you're living in brought abundance to their bloodline. Help this avatar break generational curses. Step into their powers, their gifts, and their magic. Like, you are a powerful being. This low vibrational entity took over what recreated and thought that they were just going to keep doing this forever. We are coming back here time and time and again to destroy the evil in this world. To show the evil that every time their hands are fake. Because of who you are. Your life has meaning. Your life has purpose. You have a destiny. Yeah. I feel like you get to a point where you feel like chosen ones are the ones that's isolated? Do you know the chosen ones are the ones that feel like the black sheep? Do you know the chosen ones are the ones that are the weirdos, the crazy ones, the ones that people make last when really in reality they're first? You were meant to be different for a reason. Had you ran in the circle of those who were hanging out with crowds, hanging out with everybody, doing what everybody came to do, right? Just doing dumb shit. Like, I feel like at one point in time you were out clubbing, you were hanging out with the crowd, you were, you know what I mean, going out to the mall and doing all this stuff that, like, you were in that at one point in time. So we're not going to act like you wasn't, because you were. There was a point in time where you were. But when you started waking up, not fully waking up like you are now, like something fell off. You felt like the third wheel. You felt like there was a crack in your illusion that woke you up. You woke up to realize that you were meant for more. You woke up and realized that this was not your reality. This was not what you were supposed to be doing. Just something shook your spirit. And this divine being was like, that was us. Your ancestors in your bloodline was like, that was us. And I'm talking about the ancestors that are warrior ancestors, benevolent ancestors. Those who rock with you in the spiritual realm was like, that was us. Because you wasn't realizing your strength. You wasn't realizing your power. You wasn't realizing your gifts. You wasn't realizing your magic. You've always been a person that's been spot on with something. You've always been spot on. And people be like, nah, that's not what it is, bro. And then something gets popped up to you and you're like, yeah, I fucking told you. Yeah. You know what I mean? You've always been the person in the friendship that's always been bringing up spiritual conversations. Always trying to talk about aliens, right? And another thing, before I even skip this, right? This divine being was like, we're always out here looking for aliens. We are the aliens. I am. We are the aliens. You're a person that looks at the stars a lot. You look at the sky a lot. If you're seeing this video, you look at the stars a lot because you miss home. But I need you to truly understand, however this resonates for you. Those stars are looking right back at you. Our home, those who are protecting us in the spiritual realm, are looking right back at us. You're not alone. Even when you feel alone, you're not alone. Okay? You have a calling over your life to get rid of the evil in this world. And it starts with you breaking your generational curses in this bloodline, in this avatar that you chose. The traits that's been in this bloodline for eons. Let's not even say eons, decades, centuries. You've been here for eons. You weren't standing in your strength. For the longest time you thought to yourself, this is all I ever know. This is all I amount to, because all you ever saw is what you always knew. And something shook within you. Something broke the ground that you were walking on, and you were like, what is going on? Like it pushed, I wouldn't necessarily say fear, like you saw your power, or you saw the power of those that protect you, and it freaked you out a little bit, but at the same time too, it empowered you. Something shook your reality, and you're like, this is not where I'm supposed to be. Like you've been thinking about something, you've been speaking about something, you've been dreaming about something. Something shook your reality, and you're like, yeah, this ain't it. This ain't it. Could be an abusive relationship. Could be, maybe you were like, maybe in a real crazy situation, like getting, I don't want to say necessarily robbed, but like, you know what I mean? It's giving the energy of getting robbed, or like your life was on the line and you were saved. You were supposed to be dead and you're here. Let me say that. You were not, right? You're not supposed to be here right now. And you are. And it woke you up. It gave you epiphany. It put a crack in your reality. And you started seeing the people that you were hanging out with was like, nah, this ain't it. Like, it's giving the energy of, I saw this video a couple days ago. It's like you're sitting at a table with friends and everybody's laughing, and you're looking and you're like, this ain't it. This is all they're ever going to be. Or if it's like with family members, or if it's in a relationship and this person is talking and you're looking at them and it's like, this is all you're ever going to be. You're not going to change. Okay? And it woke you up. It woke you up. And I'm talking, this is like, could be early 20s. Mid 30s. 40s, mid 40s for some of you guys on here. And some preteen years. Not preteen years, like teenage years. Okay? I feel like you've been shown something in the future. Like you had a dream about something. Or there's a movie that you watched. Possibly got a deja vu. Or like you've been hearing channel messages about something. Right? Like you've been either watching readings online, or like you've been listening to certain songs, and it's literally speaking your life. Okay? It literally spoke your life, and like your heart sung, like you felt like this warm energy pour from your chest. Possibly could have cried, possibly felt like power, like you were ready to take over the world. You know what I mean? It's because you have a calling over your life. You are here to rid this world of evil. And I promise you, there's going to be listen, you are a person that you don't need no one in your corner. You're the type of person that people always come against you in like crowds. It's always you against everybody else. Always. And this divine being and your spiritual team, or whoever it is that you believe in, your ancestors, is like, listen, it's like that for a reason, because they cannot do it on their own. They need crowds because of who you are. Chosen. It's always been like that for you since you were growing up. It's always been crowds against you. Always. And it's these low vibrational entities trying to stop you from stepping into your purpose, to silence you, to shut you down, because they know what you're here for. They know what you're here for. They know they can't go to the spiritual. They know it. That's where that low vibrational entity fucked up. Too worried about the body, didn't want to know about the spiritual. That's where you fucked up, because we learned it. We honed into our craft and learned it. And learned it. And now they lost in the spiritual, and they're about to lose in this one too. What these low vibrational entities are using for bad, right? It's blessing you. It is blessing you. And it's coming in fast. I need you to truly understand however this resonates for you. You have a calling over your life. And when I say that, I feel fire in my chest. Whoever it is that you believe in does not play about you. You have star seeds guiding you, leading you, directing you, powerful ancestors in this bloodline that you are connected to that do not play about you. If you worship or talk to and communicate with deities, they do not play about you. If it's Yahweh, do not play about you. He flipped over tables. And again, tables. My cat meowed. That's confirmation. She said, yeah. Flipped over tables. Okay? Whoever it is that you believe in, don't play about you. Okay? These low vibrational entities will make you feel like you're not going to be successful. You're not going to go nowhere in life. You're not going to do anything different, because they know what the fuck you're here for. Every lifetime, you have come here in a body, an avatar that came from nothing. Poverty. Nothing. And you created abundance and prosperity, wealth. You broke the generational curse and brought generational abundance in every avatar you got into. And of course you come back here and you forget, but that's the part of the mission. You're going to forget. So you can show these low vibrational entities, they ain't stopping nothing. They're still getting slayed. Even with you forgetting, and then you remember and you slay them. You even, listen, even with you not remembering, you're still slaying them. You're still slaying them. And they're mad. They're mad. They're so mad. But they want you to feel like you're not going to succeed. Baby, you succeeded in every lifetime. I'm telling you, if you are on this live or if you see this video, you have a calling over your life. Can't nobody stop it. Not even you. Not even you. Because who resides within you? Okay? And who resides within you is connected to power, baby. You are that power because you're connected to it. That divine being is you. You're chosen. You've been chosen in every lifetime to get rid of the evil that is in this world, dude. And these low vibrational entities don't like it. They want to party. Because they know they can't go to the spiritual. They know they can't come back where they came from. They're stuck here. They're stuck on earth. They can't go nowhere else. They're stuck here. Stuck in limbo. So they're trying to create hell here, dude. They're stuck. And they're mad. Okay? And I promise you, these low vibrational entities try to confuse you. These low vibrational entities try to put traps in your path. These low vibrational entities try to make you go this direction, that direction, this direction. Try to confuse you. Try to put you in a state of anxiety. Oh, I don't know if this is supposed to happen. I don't know if that's supposed to happen. I don't know if this is supposed to happen. Break the generational curse, baby. Trust your power. Okay? Stand in and break the generational curse. Stand in your strength. They're trying to push fear in your reality. Making you feel like, oh, I don't know if I'm chosen. I don't know if I have a purpose. I don't know if I'm destined for greatness. Yes, you are. Chosen ones are always destined for greatness. Always, in every lifetime. In every lifetime. In every lifetime. This divine being is like, there are lifetimes that what you consider is not greatness is greatness. There is a version of you that just wants to be on land and left the fuck alone. There's a version of you that don't want millions of dollars, that don't want to be in the crowd of being famous. They just want to be left alone. Being the medicine man, medicine woman, you know what I mean? Left alone. But you're still famous. But left alone. You know what I mean? It's like this divine being is telling you, like, listen, dude, like, what you identify as abundance and prosperity is not just with money. For the divine being that resides within you, the abundance and prosperity is just like peace, happiness. Being left the fuck alone. Not dealing with these low vibrational entities. And the main part of it is pushing a good frequency into this world. It's also breaking this generational curse for the bloodline of the avatar that you're living in. Freedom. That's what this divine being said. Your abundance is freedom. Peace. Harmony. Money comes along with that when it comes to this. But the main goal for the divine being that resides within you is freedom, liberation, harmony, love. Okay? And again, I'm telling you, baby, it's coming. It's coming. Do you think you're here in this life for no reason? Just to be here, just to exist? No. You have a calling over your life. You, if you're seeing me, I'm chosen. Us chosen, connect. You have a calling over your life. Can't nobody stop it. Nobody. Rather you're going to be a celebrity, rather you're going to be a person that just does poems, rather, and that's celebrity too, rather you're going to break your family free from this generational curse and step into out of poverty, rather it's you living on a land and living in a treehouse with peace, you are going to break your generational curse. Your spirit knows what you want to do. Why do you think it resides in there? Because you're going to do it. Yeah. You don't have that vision in your mind for no reason. You don't. You are destined for greatness. And in the midst of you being destined for greatness, you're getting rid of the evil in this world. And I promise you, baby, you're going to do it like it's nothing. Like it's nothing. That's why these low vibrational entities is pissed. Because they're breaking a sweat. Nervous. And you ain't doing shit but just chilling. That's why these low vibrational entities is pissed. Because they breaking a sweat. Maybe to you, you feel like you're breaking a sweat, but baby, no. They're working harder. You're making them work hard. You're making them work hard. I keep hearing them, work hard for the money. So hard for the money. Work hard for the money, so you better treat me right. You're making them break a sweat, boy. And they're mad because they're looking at you and it's like, what the fuck? Nothing I do is working. They're over here breaking a sweat, and then they look back at you and they wipe off their sweat, and you're just standing there like, are you done yet? And you think there's an anxiety, there's rage, there's, you know what I mean, frustration, aggravation. You cry sometimes, but I promise you, what you're feeling is not even half of what they're feeling. Not even a glimpse. Not even close. Not even close. Okay? Listen, I promise you, what you're feeling, they're feeling it 1,000 times more. You're healing. You're growing. You're evolving. And I promise you, you're just sitting there like this. I swear. Your spirit, when you walk in the rooms, wakes up people's generational curses. And you have to truly understand, like, when we are living in our generational curse, because it's happened to you too, you are controlled by a lower vibrational entity until you wake up and realize, fuck, I got issues. I need to break generational curse. I need to, you know what I mean? And it won't come to you, like, listen, it's different for everybody. Nobody, like, I mean, and it might be this way for you too. Maybe somewhere in your bloodline, it was called generational curses. You know what I mean? Maybe somewhere in your bloodline, it was like healing. Maybe in your bloodline, it was recovery. You know what I mean? But eventually, it all led back to the same thing. Something that you're holding on to cannot exist within you anymore because you're here for greatness. Different words, same language. Okay. This divine being said different words, same language. You are here for greatness, okay? You've been longing for it. You've been craving for it. You've been wanting it so bad. You've been wanting change. Why do you think that change is there? It's because your future self is already doing it. Your future self is already living it. You, the divine being that resides within this friggin' avatar, has already seen it before you came down here. In some of these lifetimes, you're like, nope, don't want to see it. I already know what I need to do. I feel like if I see it now, it's going to ruin the enjoyment. Nope, I don't want to see it. Don't want to see it. You'll look at the hardship first and you're like, yeah, I'm going to bust that out. Because you've already seen what you can do. You've already seen what you can do. There's been lifetimes you're like, nope, don't show me it. Don't show me the good stuff. Because it'll make it much more better when we see it. I've already told you this in another video. When you come down here, right, you lose your memory too, divine being. You lose your memory too. You and this avatar are waking up at the same time. Okay? You and this avatar are waking up at the same time. That was a part of it. That was a part of your journey. But you knew when you came down here. There are parts of you that watched the greatness that was going to come. Watched the avatar, what the avatar was supposed to go through. The challenges. The betrayal. The generational curses. The trauma. And then you watched it play out. Who they became when you stepped in the body. When you both became awake. When you both became aware and you're like, I want that. Because the joy of you, divine being, seeing this avatar, happy tears. The light and the fire that woke up in this avatar when change was created, when they made a different path. It's the energy, the frequency of it. It's so much more than a physical sense. It's an eternal journey. Look at that. It's depth. That's what the divine being within inside you loves. The depth of it. The experience, the frequency of it. Breaking themselves free and their bloodline free from this chain. Seeing this avatar break free from loss, grief, sorrow, depression that's been in this bloodline for centuries. It's like, it's the only way that this divine being is making it make sense to me. It's like a person that came from poverty winning the lottery. Finding $50 on the ground, finding $20 on the ground for somebody who didn't have nothing to eat that day. That's what this divine being lives for. The frequency of that energy. It's like a kid opening a toy on Christmas for a toy that they wanted and they didn't think that they were going to get. It's that type of energy. Because it shifts frequency. And I promise you, there is so much shit going on around you right now. And I know, there is a lot of shit that you're dealing with when it comes to bitter ass motherfucking people, hateful ass people, people who are holding like resentment or anger towards you. Don't give into it. Don't give into it. You have a mission here. You have a mission here. Tap into it. Act completely blind to that shit. Act completely oblivious to it. Like you don't even fucking see it. Okay? Now I'm not saying that you ain't got that dog in you. I'm not saying you ain't got that warrior energy in you, because you do. Chosen ones are not on love and light, baby. And no, you can go straight warrior on somebody if you wanted to. We're not going to act like you ain't got that energy in you, because you do. Yeah. If you're on this live and you see these clippets, you got that dog in you. And they want you to bring it out. Because these low vibrational entities are attached to this body. And they want to distract you and block you from your blessing. Block you from stepping into what it is that you're supposed to step into. Block you from stepping into your journey and your destiny of abundance and prosperity. You're the type of person that has a sharp ass tongue. You don't even have to lift a finger. You can hurt somebody's feelings with just your words. Sharp tongue. Sharp tongue. And these low vibrational entities know it. Like you could cause pain with just your words. I promise you, this low vibrational entity that is attached to these individuals, that is not on the same part of your journey that you were on, they're trying to cause you loss. They're trying to cause you grief. They're trying to cause you depression. They're trying to cause you resentment. They're trying to get to anger you. They're trying to cause you pain. They're trying to cause you to be afraid and live in fear and make you be cautious about that. They're trying to silence you because they know what you came here for. They know what you came here for. They can't live in the spiritual. So now you coming up in here disrupting shit, chosen one. Waking them up. Letting them know their time is over. It's the final countdown. They know the gig is up. So now they're like, okay. They're like, all right. You're stepping into your authenticity. Let me poke. Let me make you mad. Let me cause you some grief. Let me cause you some depression. Let me cause you some pain. Right? They want you to stay stuck to your generational curses. Don't do it. Don't do it. And I feel like a lot of this too has come from past relationships. Somebody that you were in a relationship with. They attacked you heavy when you were in a relationship with somebody. Caused cloudy judgment. I feel like you were in a relationship with a narcissist at one point in time. That really like hit hard on you not believing in your journey. You not believing in your destiny. You not believing in your purpose. You wanted to give up. You're like, that's it, I'm done. You know what I mean? It was causing you to be bitter. Whoever it is that you were bonding with, whoever it is that you were confiding in with this like information. That's too many. No, it's not. They were trying to cloud your judgment, trying to make you unbalanced, trying to cause distortion. Because again, these low vibrational entities know what's up. They know you're here for a return. You've been here many times. You have been here many times. Okay? Took you many opportunities. Look at that. Return. You've been here many times. These low vibrational entities know that. They know who you are. They were standing around your mom's birthing table when you came out the womb. They know who you are. Only thing is that your mind, you didn't remember anything. So they were like, all right, let me go ahead and sprinkle some curses, hexes, and jinxes on you. Sprinkle. They won't remember. And now you're waking up into who you are and they're like, fuck. Let's make them distracted. Bring them in these fucked up relationships. Bring them these fucked relationships. Distract them. Pull on their wounds. Cause them pain. Cause them to be bitter. Cause them to be depressed. Cause them to be afraid. Cause them to be cautious. Don't let them speak their truth. Cloud their judgment. Unbalance them. I'm here to let you know your scales are being balanced. That's why they're attacking you the way that they are. Yep. Because the chosen one is here, baby. Don't worry about this shit. This is confusion. This is confusion. You come here in reincarnation. You returned. And you woke up, and they're trying to distract you. They're trying to distract you with stuff that's going on TV. They're trying to distract you with the conversations that are going on around you. They're trying to distract you with people who are not listening, who cannot hear the language you're speaking. They're trying to distract you with relationships of people who are going to break you down to your core. They're trying to distract you with people who are going to silence you. They're trying to distract you with people who have not broke their generational curses. They're trying to distract you from stepping into this warrior energy that you are. Slayer, generational curse breaker. They don't want you to be strong. They want you to be weak. And you're not being weak. You're stepping 10 toes down on your feet. You hear me? Beginnings is here. I'm here to tell you, your spiritual team, whoever it is that you're believing, is saying, listen, you're going in a new direction. Look at that. New direction. What they thought they were using to distract you didn't work. It didn't work. Did not work. I'm telling you. They tried to distract you. They tried to fucking distract you. Didn't work. Your spiritual team was like, Uno reverse. Go in this direction. Starting over. Distracted, denied. Cloud of judgment, denied. Pain, denied. Bitterness, denied. Sorrow, denied. I'm telling you, you have a calling on your life. Do you realize there has been traps set out for you to fall in, and your enemies fell in it themselves? These low vibrational entities that are using the bodies of these individuals fell in it themselves. You have a calling on your life. And you know what I'm talking about when you hear this. You're not supposed to be here right now. People have been wanting to take you out since the beginning of time. Maybe you might have been in your mother's womb and you had like the umbilical cord around your neck. Either you came out, how is it? Not head first, feet first. Maybe your mom had to get a C-section. They've been trying to take you out since your mother's womb. Since your mother's womb. Okay. They don't want you here. Because when you come here, you wake everything up. Just by you existing. Crazy, right? All these low vibrational entities coming to attack you, little old you, but you're powerful as fuck. And they're bitter. Bitter. Ah, shit. And now they're confused. They're confused. They're like, what the fuck? Because for the longest time, these low vibrational entities was like, they'll never wake up. We did good. They're dabbing each other. We did good. We did good. We got them. We got them. Ha! Now they're confused. They're like, what the fuck? Yeah. Y'all forgot who fucked with me, right? You forgot. You forgot. And those who lead you, guide you, direct you, whoever it is that you believe in, it's like, yeah, my turn. My turn. Right? I feel like you be getting a lot of clarity about situations. I feel like you've been getting a lot of clarity about what you're supposed to be doing. You've been getting a lot of spiritual birth confirmation. I feel like you've been getting a lot of clarity on what it is that you're supposed to be doing, like what you're destined to do, and you second guess it sometimes. I need you to truly understand, however this resonates for you. This divine being is like, listen, your calling doesn't have to be just generational curse breaking. You are here. You're a multitasker. You do many things, chosen one. You could be a guitar player. You can fuck with clay. You know what I mean? You can be a person who does content. You could be a person that does hair. You could be a barber. You can be a painter. You could be a singer. You could be make a book. You can make standing right in front of me, a dream catcher. Like, you're a weaver. You're a multitasker. You can make frequency videos on YouTube. You can make singing bowls. I don't even know how those are made, but I think that'd be pretty cool. Like, you can do so many things that you can weave your beautiful energy into it and help so many people. You can make food. Like, it's giving Encanto. You know what I mean? Like, remember how the girl's mom was like making food and it healed people? Like, baby, you are a healer, you are a seer, you are a prophet, you are a creator. Like, you are a talented individual. You just got to put the work in. You got to believe in yourself. You have a calling over your life. I'm not just saying this shit. You're destined for greatness, and you have been in every lifetime. You come down here and break generational curses. When you're breaking those generational curses, you're slaying the entities that's attached to the curse. There's attachments to that curse. Low vibrational entities. And as you break that curse, divine beings step in. They were always there. But the oath was, each curse you break, more divine beings come in. Each curse you break. It's not that it's not a punishment. It's not we're not here for you. It's not that they're not protecting you. It's like a challenge for you. They give you help when you need it. It's not like you're by yourself. Oh, we're not going to help you if you don't break this curse. No, they give you help. But it's a challenge for you. It's a challenge for you to show these low vibrational evil fucks that even when you stand alone as a divine being, you still have powerful ass energy. And your spiritual team standing by, like, and you're literally looking at them, right? As they think you're asleep. You're like, yo, I hope you know I have standby, though. Like, I'm by myself right now in this human body, but I hope you know I have standby. I got backup. I got backup. You might not see them, but they're here. You know it. You've seen them before. You know I got backup. So is it because that you've been here for so long that you're in delusion? And that you're forgetting? Who fucks with me? Just give me that type of energy. But again, like, you're a creator. Okay? You're supposed to be creating something. Even if it's just you working on cars. Like, I don't think, like, it's giving mechanic. It's giving so many things, dude. Like, you can do many things, but you just got to be committed to it. You got to be committed to it. I feel like there's somebody on here, it's like, I want to do it, but it's so hard. Like, I've done it before, and I kept tapping into it and kept tapping into it, but then it's just like, it feels like it wasn't working. No, what it was is you gave up on yourself. It's a part of the generational curse that you're supposed to be breaking. There is an ancestor in your bloodline who did the same thing and gave up because they felt like it wasn't fruiting abundance. It wasn't giving prosperity. You have to keep working at it. You have to keep honing into your craft to remember. Okay? You're not in this body for no reason. You're helping this avatar remember what their ancestors already done. Like, you're liberating their ancestors and allowing their ancestors to work through this avatar. Through you. Because you're chosen. Okay? You gotta be committed to it. You gotta be committed to yourself. You gotta be committed to your abundance. You gotta be committed to your prosperity. You gotta be committed to your elevation. You gotta be committed to breaking these generational curses. You gotta be committed to your self-love. You gotta be committed to honesty. You gotta be committed to accountability. You gotta be committed to speaking your truth even if your fucking voice shakes. That's strength. That's strength. These low vibrational entities don't want you standing in strength because they know who comes with it. They know exactly who comes with that strength. The motherfucker they don't want to wake, they want to sleep. The person who they've been trying to curse since birth, they want to sleep. They don't want you awake, chosen one, because if you're awake, you're here to cause damage on every low vibrational entity that is here just by you existing. You exist, they don't exist. They disintegrate. They don't want you awake. Because the same shit that they were pushing on you, now it goes back to them. Uno reverse. Uno reverse. Right? They don't want you away. Look, you're coming together. You're becoming whole. You're waking up into your purpose, your powers, your gifts, and your magic. You're wondering why everything's going on right now? Because you're waking up. Because these star seeds, your spirit guides, your spiritual team, those that are leading you, guiding you, directing you, protecting you, and the ancestors of this avatar that you're living in, they're making you come together to step into who it is that you truly are. And these low vibrational entities want you to be like this. Hiding in a storm shelter. They want you to think that everything's going wrong. That whatever these low vibrational entities is doing is working. They want you to hide. They want you to be quiet. They want you to be silenced. They don't want you talking. They don't want you standing in your truth. They don't want you to realize you're coming together. They don't want you to be committed to your powers, your destiny, your journey, your gifts, your magic, your prosperity, your abundance, your self-love, your self-worth, your healing, your growing, your elevation, your evolution. Who you are. No, they want you hiding in a storm shelter because they think what's happening right now is to break you. But really, in reality, it's to bring you together, baby. It's to make you, not to break you. These low vibrational entities don't want that. They want you to focus on pain. They want you to focus on bitterness. Why me? Why? Why me? Oh, I'm losing everything. Oh, they want you to be depressed. They want your judgment. They want your clarity to be so confused. My left ear is hurting. Somebody's talking shit. These low vibrational entities is mad. They're mad. They want you to be unbalanced. They want you to be scatterbrained. They want you to be in fear, because to be in fear is to be in control, baby. Did you know that? To be in fear, guess what happens? Them low vibrational entities get to attack you, a chosen one. You're giving them an opening to your portal for a line of fire. That's what they want. That's what they want. But guess what? You're coming together when they want you to hide. And they're mad. Guess who's bitter? Guess who's bitter? Not you. Guess who's bitter? They're cussing. Fuck you, chosen one. Fuck you. They're mad at you. They're mad at you because what they're doing is not working. What they're doing is not working. They're mad. They're mad. They're mad. Because the chosen is coming together. Everything's working in your favor. And they're mad. Guess who's hiding in the storm shelter? Shit. They're mad. Okay. Look at that. Your spiritual team is like, listen, slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. This low vibrational entity keeps trying to fuck with you and like showing you people that it's like making you second guess yourself, making you feel like it keeps showing you your bloodline. Let's say that this low vibrational entity keeps showing you your bloodline and looking at you like you'll never amount to nothing. You'll never amount to anything. All you are going to be is whoever you've been born to be in this life. But then you really think about it. Why would that low vibrational entity be attacking you if you weren't worth anything? Why would they gang up in groups when you're by yourself if you're not worth anything, if you're never amount to anything? Why are they trying to silence you? Why are they trying to make you bitter? Why are they trying to make you afraid? Why are they trying to suppress you? Why are they trying everything to distract you from stepping into your purpose, from coming together into your destiny, your prosperity, your powers, your gifts, and your magic, if you're not ever going to amount to anything? Let's ask that question. I'm here to tell you, chosen one, when you hear those voices like that, when you see shit happening into your reality, and let's not even say it's your reality, it's just surrounding your energy. Don't look into it. Go within. Listen to what your spiritual team is telling you. What this is a fucking illusion. You're coming together right in front of these low vibrational entities' faces. And they're bitter. My left ear was hurting a couple minutes ago. Not now. Not now. Again, slow and steady wins the race. Stop counting your steps. And I feel like I said this before. Stop counting your steps. Everything's happening in divine timing. Everything is going to work out the way that it needs to for you. If you rush, you will walk into the trap. And it's only going to be a lesson, okay? The trap will be a lesson. It's not that your spiritual team or whoever it is that you believe in is allowing you to get hurt or harmed. But it's like your spiritual team is showing you, when you feel whatever it is that you feel in your body, when you're told to do something and you don't do it, it's like your spiritual team will show you, burn your hand if you want to. Now, next time you feel this, listen to what the fuck I tell you. It's not to harm you. It's for you to get familiar with the energy of who is communicating with you, to get familiar with who is guiding you, to get familiar with yourself, to get familiar with the divine being that resides within you, chosen one. It's not to harm you. It's to get familiar with your energy, your frequency. So you're 10 steps ahead. That's all. You remember, you are remembering who you are. So in turn to remember who you are, sometimes you got to sting your hand a couple of times. And it's not saying keep doing it. Don't keep doing it. Don't keep doing it. So again, slow and steady wins the race. Stop being so hard on yourself. Okay? Stop being so hard on yourself. I know it feels like Ghostlands right now. I know it. We all in isolation. Spirits got us on lockdown. Spirits got us on lockdown. It's because Spirit heard what you didn't hear. Spirit seen what you didn't see. Spirit world seen everything from beginning to end. And now you're on lockdown. There's a reason for it. Because you need to hone in, listen, and pay attention to what your spiritual team is telling you. This year is about you and whoever it is that you're connected to. So you can remember who you are and who you came here to be. This ain't your first rodeo. You think you just popped out the womb brand new? No. You've been here. You are an old soul, but very young. Very young. Spirit-wise. You know what I mean? Like, you look young. You don't look your age. You don't. And you don't look like what you've been through. Because weapons were being formed, but they didn't prosper. That's why these low vibrational entities is looking at you the way that they're looking at you. Like, what the fuck? Why is nothing that we're doing working? Because I'm chosen. That's why. Do you know what I mean? But again, ghost lanes are there for a reason. Preparation. Okay? Preparation. I think the people that need to be worried is the people who see you going in isolation and who keep fucking with you while you're in isolation, because you connected to you and whoever it is that you believe in. You're not in no bullshit. You're not in no drama. You're not fucking with nobody. You're minding your business. I think the people that keep fucking with you need to be worried. The people that keep pulling you in chaos and drama need to be worried. Because now you're in your higher power's hands. Now you're in your God's hands. Now whoever it is that you believe in, your starseed's hands. I think the people that keep trying to fuck with you need to be worried. You don't need to be worried about nothing. Because it's you and whoever it is that you're communicating to. Those who keep fucking with you need to be worried. But the Ghostlands are here for a reason. Feels like, and I'm telling you, baby, listen. I don't feel like this is your first isolation, okay? I don't feel like, ooh, my left ear is hurting. I don't care. Anyways, I feel like this isolation had to happen for a reason, but I feel like you've been in isolations before, and the isolations, it's just like it wasn't registering, right? But now these isolations are peaceful. Like, the thought that comes in your mind, if anybody comes, I don't, like, it's like something that runs through your mind. It's like, I don't really want to people. I don't really want to be in a relationship. I don't, you know what I mean? Because the first person that comes in here tries to distort some shit, I might lose my mind. You know what I mean? But it's like, it's not even giving the energy of that. Like, you're not allowing, whoever it is that you believe in, it's not allowing anybody to come in and fuck up anything. They're not allowed. They're not allowed. There's a fucking list. I hope the siren comes to where you can hear it. You're whoever it is that you believe in, okay? Divine being, they're not allowed to come in. The divine being that resides within this avatar will immediately execute it. These sirens are coming close. I hope you fucking hear it. But immediately execute it. I told you, when you are breaking your generational curses, these divine beings come in and take control. Because before, you were working in a frequency of low vibrational entities. You know, most people say they black out, or they see red when they get mad, or they black out and they don't remember anything, or they're blacked out when they're drunk. Been there, done that one time, maybe twice, can't remember. But nevertheless, entities take over your body. It's the same thing being conscious and being unconscious. Your body is used as a portal. Lower realms, higher realms. Okay? So I need you to truly understand when shit happens, you're like, I don't even know why I did that. It was done for you. It's like certain shit that you be craving when you want to eat. Or you're eating certain shit. I need you to truly understand, like, there's a lot of stuff that you're doing for your ancestors. There's a lot of things that your ancestors are doing for you. Like, I need you to truly understand that you're being used by greater forces. Okay. These Ghostlands are here for a reason, because you're getting connected with those forces who don't play about you. So you can break generational curses more in this Ghostlands healing. So you can love yourself to where you can heal, grow, and evolve. To where you can tap into your powers, your gifts, and your magic more. Snatch back your powers, your gifts, and your magic from people who have been draining you. And I promise you ain't even gotta lift a finger. Spirit does it for you. To where it reveals who is for you and who is not. For you to hold yourself accountable on all the shit that you have encountered. Like, this right here is forming you into how the divine being within inside you, and who is guiding this divine being, whoever it is that you believe in, sees you. Not how the world sees you. Not how everybody tells you you are, or who you are, or who they think that you are. How the divine, most high, whoever it is that you believe, God, Yahweh, goddesses, gods, whoever it is that you believe in, sees you. Not the world. And you know one thing that's always resonated in my mind? You will hear what you need to hear is when you are of not the world, not when you are in the world. You will hear what it is that you need to hear when you were in isolation, not when you are around everybody and them pouring their own opinions into your reality that causes clouded judgment, distortion, confusion, illusions. These low vibrational entities were using people to stop you from stepping into your purpose. That's why whoever it is that you believe in sucked you out and plucked you out from everybody that you were dealing with to sit you down and let you see the truth. Because you give the energy of people, of a person. Like when you trust somebody, you listen to their word and you take that shit to heart. Like if you really fuck with somebody, you take their word to heart. But spirit had to pluck you and sit you down and make you listen to spirit. So you can see the truth of who you truly are, not the lies. Okay? Spirit sees all. These low vibrational entities know what you're here for. You have to come apart to come together. You have to be separated in these ghost lands to come together and be committed to your destiny while they're trying to silence you. Because you're about to come out swinging. You are about to come out swinging, I promise you. The people who have been fucking with you, who these low vibrational entities have been using, they better be worried. Because the person you're coming out as, oh my God. I just keep hearing preparation, 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 preparation. My left ear's hurting. They don't like that. Like I said, you have to come apart to come together. Okay? And these low vibrational entities don't like it. There's a lot of people that's bitter and pissed and saying hurtful words. Don't worry about none of that shit. Clear that shit the fuck up out of here. Get it out. Nobody cares. They don't like that shit. They mad. Be mad. This low vibrational entity don't want you waking up to who you are. They don't. And that's okay. Your story is not theirs. They are a piece of a story in your book. This is your book. They thought that when the book closed on their chapter, that was the end of it. No. Definitely not. This divine being is like, listen, we need you to tap into who it is that you truly are. This ghost land is for a reason. It's isolation. It's preparation. Okay. Oh. Don't give up on yourself. Don't allow this, whatever it is that you're going through, if it's just cloudy judgment, if it's second guessing your journey, second guessing your power, second guessing your gifts, second guessing your magic. Like, listen, your higher power, whoever it is that you believe in, right? This divine being, these star seeds, these archangels, these guardian angels, okay? Your ancestors, your goddesses, your gods, okay? Yahweh, whoever it is that you believe in, Most High, whoever it is that you believe in, sees you as treasure. Why do you think you're chosen? Sees you as treasure. You see that umbrella over top of you and it's raining? There's a little bird on it too. Look at that. Whoever it is that you believe in loves you. Loves you. And would rather pull you apart so you can see the truth. Why this storm's going on. Right? Just to put you back together in front of those who broke you. Look at that. Your higher power, whoever it is that you believe in, spirit. I'm just going to say it like that. Spirit loves you, chosen. Loves you. Why do you think you're chosen? Because the warrior energy that you got in you. You came down here to rid this world of evil. Why do you think your spirit's treasure? Why do you think spirit's putting you in isolation? Because spirit heard, spirit seen. What you didn't see, you felt it, you sensed it, you dreamed it, you saw synchronicities. Spirit was showing you, but now this isolation, this healing is showing you all. Spirit loves you that much. Spirit would rather sit you the fuck down, make you see you for who you really are, and make you see everybody else that you're no longer around anymore. Tap you into your intuition more. Tap you into your powers more. Tap you into your gifts more. Tap you into who it is that you truly are. You're a powerful motherfucker. Okay. I feel like I hear Lil Wayne's song, right? It's like you're stepping out. Fuck you, bitch, my Mac is brand new. Fuck you, bitch, my shirt is brand new. Fuck you, bitch, my shirt or my shoes is brand new. You want to be coming out brand new. You want to be coming out brand new. Brand new car, brand new feet, brand new seats, brand new smell. Pulled out the button like a brand new L. Fuck you, bitch, my Mac is brand new. Alright? You're about to come out brand new. People gonna be like, who the fuck is she? Who the fuck is he? Who the fuck is they? Like, no gender specific. They're gonna be like, who? Yeah, take a double take. Who are you? Right? And again, these low vibrational entities, I promise you, like, oh my God. This is how spirit sees you. Okay? Spirit sees you as treasure. Spirit sees you as treasure. Okay? I'm here to tell you, you have a purpose. This should say it. Whoever it is that you believe in sees you as treasure, and spirit wants to protect you and pull you apart. And it's not pull you apart to hurt you. It's pull you apart to heal you and put you back in together in front of those that hurt you, those that doubt you, those that said that you will never amount to nothing. Just to show who's committed to you and your destiny and your purpose and your prosperity and your abundance and your powers and your gifts and your magic. Spirit's like, don't be acting up now. Don't go out there after I just prepared your table in the presence of your enemy. Don't be going out there acting on. You going out there, Spirit loves you, man. It's like I said, you got that dog in you, but you a pure one for real. Like, you ride for whoever it is that you need to ride for, but you're very loving, very giving, very nurturing. It's like when you walk in a room, people love your energy, dude. People love you, dude. You know what I mean? Chosen, let me say this again. People love you. They love you. You type of person that you make people laugh when they're pissed off. Somebody will try to be mad, right? And you're the type of person that'll laugh and it'll make them laugh. That's the type of energy you got. You can't be serious around your homies when they're mad. Because you laugh, because you can't take them serious, and then they stop being mad, and then they laugh. You know what I mean? You give that type of energy. You know what I mean? You're a dope soul, dude. Like, I need you to truly understand and understand however this resonates for you. This divine being, your spiritual team, spirit, whoever it is that you believe in, wants you to know you are so pure. You get so hard on yourself because whoever it is that you were around made you feel like you were this evil ass fucking person. And it's like spirit will pluck you, sit you down, and pull you apart so you can see the truth for what it is. Yeah, you ain't perfect. You ain't perfect. You're not. But at the end of the day, you're a pure-hearted individual. Like, Spirit's like, worry about what I judge you with. Don't worry about what anybody else got to say, because they ain't the motherfucking honor. They're not the fucking the clerk. They're trying to bring you to a court that your spirit owns. They're trying to pledge you guilty, and they're trying to take you to a court that's your spiritual team. Trying to make you guilty. Trying to, you know what I mean? And now these motherfuckers is pleading the fifth. It's giving that type of energy, you know? Look at that. What the fuck did I just say? Gentle garden. You're so gentle. You are. You've been through a lot of shit. You have. You've been through a lot of shit. But you're so gentle. You're so sweet. But it's like, again, you got that dog and you're like, I wish somebody would. But you're so gentle. You're so loving. You're so loving. Okay? You could be mean if you wanted to be. You could be mean. We're not going to skip over that. You could be mean. But when you are around the right people, you're so gentle. You're like a little teddy bear. You're like a little teddy bear. Yeah. Around the right people, though. Look at that. Spirit's looking over you. Spirit's trying to show you. You are very gentle. You are very kind-hearted. You are very loving. Okay, look at that. Chosen, stop being so hard on yourself. This is why you've been plucked. Spirit wants you to look at all the shit Spirit knows about you. Yes, you got that dog in you. Yes, you can snap out when you want to. Yes, you'll say you got a sharp tongue. You know what I mean? But Spirit's like, you're also loving. You're also kind. You'll also give the shirt off your back to somebody. You'll also give somebody your lash. You're also you're so gentle when you're in the right person's hands. You're so gentle. You know what I mean? Spirit's like, stop being so hard on yourself. You know? And like I said, my left ear keeps hurting it's like on and off. On and off. Somebody... Here's a low vibrational entity that's attached to these people that are not fucking happy with themselves, and they push blame on the fucking other people. And like, listen, baby, whoever is in your energy that's attached to that shit, baby, don't listen to the shit that people try to make you believe you are. Spirit is doing what Spirit is doing right now so you can see who you truly are. And so when you come out of this, you're not going to listen to none of that shit. You're going to cut that shit off so fucking quick. Like, I feel like you're not even going to engage. You're going to be like, listen, I got to go. See you when I see you. Gotta go. See you when I see you. You know what I mean? It's giving that type of energy. Also, too, I don't know. This might be significant. Maybe pumpkins, sunflowers, leaves. Maybe you're a fall person like me and you like fall. Maybe something's going to happen good for you around the fall time. Halloween, maybe. Or maybe summer. Okay? Maybe summer. For some of you. Okay, yeah, but like, Spirit is like, stop being so hard on yourself. All this right now is happening for a reason. You know what I mean? All this is happening for a reason. Oh my fucking dude, look at this shit. Be patient. Trust the wait. Everything is coming together. What the fuck did I just say? What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? Oh my god. Ah! Okay, be patient. Trust the wait. Everything is coming together. Keep healing. Keep growing. Keep evolving. Okay, keep tapping in to source like you're tapping into this divine being, like you're a starseed, you're a chosen one. You're looking up at the sky for a reason. Okay, you're looking up at the sky for a reason. That is your home. Your home is what's inside you. But I'm telling you, you ever look at the stars and see them moving? You ever seen stars moving when you're looking at them and they're like, or they blink? There's a reason for that. Connect to them. Connect to your starseed energy. Your story is in the sky. Your history is in the sky. Okay? Tap into it. But again, be patient. Trust the way. Everything is coming together. Everything is working out in your favor. Everything is working out in your favor. You don't have to worry about nothing. You don't have to worry about nothing. Everything always comes to you. It does. You know what I mean? And I feel like sometimes you second guess yourself on that. But I need you to truly understand. Anytime you need confirmation about something, regardless with this bullshit ass fucking storm going on, right? Regardless, it's always brought to you. You always get your confirmation. You always get your answers. You know what I mean? Like, when you are needing something, you think about something, it'll literally manifest into your existence because of who you are. Okay? You're like a fucking money magnet. Look at that. You are a magical being with the whole universe waiting to assist you. I don't think you believe you're a chosen one. You second guess it. Let me say that. You second guess it. Stop second guessing it. You are chosen. You are a starseed. You have come here many lifetimes. Don't doubt that. Don't doubt it. This is your confirmation that's being proved to you. The fucking gang stalking, the fucking low vibrational entities trying to push loss, grief, sorrow, bitterness on you because you're stepping into your purpose. You're going in a new direction. Your spirit, whoever it is that you believe in, protecting you like treasure, pulling you apart to bring you back together in front of those people who doubted you. This ain't just by coincidence. You think this is just coincidence. You think it's just cuz. No, it's because you're that bitch. You're that dude. Spirit don't play about you. Look at that. Spirit don't play about you. That's why this is happening. You have a calling. You have a destiny. You're here to rid this world of evil. And you do it in every lifetime. But you're on a multitask mission. You think you just came down here to do one job? No. No, you didn't. Let me wake you up. No, you didn't. You're doing multiple things. You're doing multiple things, okay? Oh, shit. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh! Your shadows are just hiding the light right now. Feel what it is that you need to feel. Do not snuff out what you're feeling. Do not suppress what you're feeling. If you're angry, feel angry. If you're mad, feel mad. If you're feeling depressed, Feel it. Why are you depressed? Why are you feeling the way that you're feeling? Call it the fuck out. You know what I mean? Write it out if you need to. Talk to your spiritual team about it. Like, just speak it into fucking existence. If you're not a writer, talk about it. Talk about it to your spiritual team. They fucking hear you. I don't give a fuck if you're doing it out in the middle of the motherfucking street and you look up at something and you're like, confirmation. You know what I mean? Talk to them. They're here for you. Just because that you're dealing with these parts, that spirit is pulling you apart to make you see, doesn't mean that you're not chosen. It doesn't mean that you're not chosen. You gotta face it. You gotta look at it. You gotta take a look at it like, damn, okay, yeah, you fuck it, you're right. If you gotta cry about it, cry about it. If you gotta get mad about it, get mad about it. Like, face it. Look it in the fucking face. Like, damn, you right? Right. But I need you to truly understand, like, your shadows is not just the parts of you that don't face it. Your powers, your gifts, it's your magic, it's your abundance, it's your Akashic records. It's what you forgot who you are and you remember it. It's not just the parts of you that you don't face. Face it. Face it. Okay? But it's also the good things too. Like, your darkness is not evil. Your darkness is parts that you snuffed out that you couldn't face. It's also parts that you don't remember and you're remembering. There's protection in your darkness, in your shadows. When it gets dark, remember that the sun always rises. You're not going to be here forever. You're not. You're not going to be here forever. And this is going to be an ongoing journey. Okay? But I promise you, with peace, this healing comes peace. You're not going to be here forever. Okay? You have to come apart to come together. Okay? You're literally sitting with spirit. It's a family reunion. Who we introducing? Who we introducing? Like, what part are you introducing me to now? Just look at it like that. It's like, don't look at it as like a bad thing. You're not in trouble. You're not in a hot seat. You have to face this so you can come together. Okay? If you don't face it, you're not ever going to step into your purpose. You're not going to be able to help. You're not going to be able to help the next person. Fucking face it. Okay? Because you're here for a mission. You're here for a cause. You, the divine being that's residing within this body, is here for a reason. You're helping this avatar break this generational curse. Face the shadows. Because the divine being within inside you knows it gets brighter. The sun's going to always rise. Do you think we're in this matrix for a reason? Sun coming up, sun coming up, sun going down. Moon coming up, moon going down. You know what I mean? It's a spiritual fucking thing. Okay? It's spiritual. Literally everything we encounter in our lives is like a spiritual awareness to let us know what's going on within, you know? It says, embrace what you've learned and cherish your experiences because they are divinely fated. Okay? Everything in this life is taught to us for a reason. It's taught to us to show what we need to grow. It's taught to us what it is that we need to heal. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, like, don't hate your experiences. You know? And I feel like this is another reason why your shadows is coming up. Because there's parts of you that have dealt with people that you dealt with in the fucking past. And it's like, and I promise you, it's heavy on relationship type shit. You've carried so much frustration and love loss when it comes to relationships. But it's also forgiving yourself too, right? Like when it comes to these experiences, like you beat yourself up so much because you've dealt with so much shit and you stayed longer than what you had to. Okay? You beat yourself up so much, and the Spirit's like, embrace what you've learned and cherish that experience, because you saw the side of a version of you that was connected to an ancestor that done the same shit, and you liberated that ancestor from dealing with that individual. And now you're setting that ancestor free. Okay. Everything in this life happens for a reason. I've always been that type of person. Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. I've always been that person. Everything happens for a reason. I'm just starting to understand, overstand, and understand it more. Why I said it the way that I said it, you know? You're creating a you that will... Hold up. You're creating a you that you will be proud of. All this is happening for a reason. Okay? You coming apart. Spirit protecting you. Because you are being molded. No, let me not say molded. It's 12:34 on my time right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. You are being elevated. You are being prospered. You are evolving. You're being armored. You're being prepared into a version of you that you're going to be proud of, by accepting every part of your experience. Again, it's 12:34 on my clock right now. Okay. You never lost, but only forging a path to new worlds. What did I say? Preparation. Preparation. You never lost anything. If you think you lost something, baby, you never lost anything. You didn't lose anything. You didn't even lose yourself. What was given can be took back. What was siphoned can be took back. What is yours belongs to you. And what's coming, when it's took from you, it's coming back a millionfold. Because it's yours. People think they can harbor to your shit. No. No. It's not how this works. It's not how it works. Two, four, okay. Ooh, there we go. You aren't done. You are just getting started, baby. This is just the beginning. You have dealt with a lot of people that siphoned your energy. I felt like when it comes to this gang stalking shit, and I'm just gonna call it out like I see it. When it comes to this gang stalking shit, people will belittle you. People will make you feel like shit. People will beat you down. People will try to put you in depression. People will try to make you feel like you lost. People will try to give you resentment. People will try to push anger into you. People will try to say hurtful words to you. People will try to cause you pain. People will try to suppress you. You know why? Because once they beat you down, and now they're thriving off of your energy. And the more they beat you down, the more they'll beat you down more and keep sucking your energy and keep sucking your life force and keep sucking what's yours. But then as soon, did you hear my phone buzz? But as soon as you get into this healing energy, coming apart and coming back together and being committed to your journey, being committed to yourself, Spirit will show you what the fuck was really going on. And all that was taken, all that they siphoned, comes straight back like a fucking boomerang. It already was in little trickles anyways. But now they're drained dry like a fucking well. Crazy how it works, isn't it? And you're just getting started. Everyone that's took your life force energy is being drained dry in this season. Your money's coming back 1,000-fold, 1,000,000-fold, gazillion, quadrillion. I don't even give a damn. Prosperity, abundance, success. You are being hidden, you're being unveiled. They try to put you in the back, you're coming to the front. In this season, you're in preparation. You are being torn apart by whoever it is that you believe in, because they look at you like treasure, to bring you back together in front of those that broke you, that siphoned your powers, your gifts, and your magic, and your energy. To show who's really committed to you. You don't need nobody around you to be committed. Spirit's committed, and that's all that matters, because you know why? Spirit sees you as treasure. Look at that. Spirit sees you as treasure. And these low vibrational entities don't like it, but guess what? The horn's about to blow. I feel like when I saw 1, 2, 3, 4, it was 4, 3, 2, 1. Final countdown. And I see him waving a white flag. Like, yeah, we're done. We're done. We're done fucking with you. We're done. And then your spirit's like, yeah, you're done. You're done. These people are being showed their hands of fate. They can't believe it right now, but I promise you they're about to be confused as fuck. They're about to be confused as fuck. Because they're not going to realize how you missed that curse. How you missed that hex. Them jinxes. Them preying on your downfall. Sending evil eyes. Because who fucks with you? They think you're by yourself. No, baby, I'm not. No. What you sent, Uno reverse, coming straight back to you. And you, chosen one, aren't even doing it. It's who protects you. Right. Sometimes these individuals have to keep sticking their hand in the fire to realize you're not to be played with when you are communicating with your source, with your creator. There's a reason why you were plucked, for a reason. It says, what you find may not be what you expect, but what you truly need. Okay, let me say that. When I say you beat yourself up so fucking much, and you've dealt with it your whole entire life. You've dealt with individuals who have beat you down to your core, belittled you, gossiped about you, slandered about you, just, like 1,000,000-fold. Just to siphon your energy, and now you're waking up to realizing what is going on, what has been going on. Like, yeah, you're not perfect. We're not, listen, chosen aren't perfect. Like I said, you got that dog in you. You hear me? You're not perfect. Not. You're pure. Gentle. Teddy bear. Right? You got that yin and that yang. You know what I mean? But you're pure. Okay? But I feel like you've allowed what other people said about you to stick. Like, hey, yeah, I'm a bad person. Yeah, I am this. Yeah, I'm in that. Spirit's like, nope, plug. And you're dangling, and Spirit put you down. Like, listen. Spirit was like, I treasure you too much to make you believe that. I treasure you too much for you to beat up on yourself. You are down here for a mission. You are down here to break generational curses. You are down here to create change. You are down here to bring abundance. You are down here to bring prosperity. You are down here to slay the evil in this world. Nobody that doesn't have a pure heart is going to do that. No, you're not perfect. That's the reason why you came down here. This body you're living in isn't perfect. Not. Because of the ancestors that live in this body. And there's a lot of stuff you're facing when it comes to your generational curse. You know? What you may find, what you find may not be what you expect, but it's what you truly need. You're being redirected when it comes to situations that you need, when it comes to you breaking your generational curse. You're being redirected when it comes to situation individuals that you have been dealing with and that are not your people. You're being redirected when it comes to directions, when it comes to you stepping into your purpose. You're being redirected with that. Relationships, you're being redirected with that. You know what I mean? You're being redirected with your behaviors, but you're also being redirected in not believing in your powers, your gifts, and your magic, and who protects you. You've beat yourself up so much. You have. What you find may not be what you expect. It's what you need. You need to face your shadow. Face it. Take a look at that bitch. Face it. Face it. I don't give a fuck how bad it hurts. I do not give a fuck how bad it hurts. Face it. Fucking face it. And I promise you, after you face that shadow, you're going to see everything else twinkling. Like I said, you don't have to write this shit down. Just communicate with your spirit. Whoever it is that you believe in. You know what I mean? And then also, too, when I heard that, what you find may not be what you expect. You gave people the benefit of the motherfucking doubt. You gave people the benefit of the fucking doubt. You know what I mean? And it's not what you fucking expected. You've beat yourself up so much when it comes to individuals. And you beat yourself up so much when it comes to these individuals. And then what you find, you're like, hold on, wait a minute. Like, you're like, hold the fuck up. This shit's true? And you get a reality check, like, yeah, it is. It's true. Spirit's like, it's true. Why do you think you're here? It's true. It's true. I'm breaking you apart. So you can face this shadow. And Spirit's like, listen, it's okay. You can get back up and rise. There'll be better days. But I need you to know I'm putting you together. Not to hurt you, not to harm you, but to love you. Mm-hmm. Okay. Look at that. Because I'm telling you. You about to come out this bitch like a boss. I promise you. You're about to come out this bitch like a boss. Fuck you, bitch, my shoes brand new. Fuck you, bitch, my makeup brand new. I'm telling you. Man, you're about to gain a lot of awareness. Right here and right now. I promise you, this is your confirmation. Chosen one. If you were seeing this video while you were scrolling, and you're seeing these clippets while you've been scrolling, this is your confirmation. You wanted awareness, here it is. Message. Message. You're here setting yourself free. You're here liberating your ancestors. Spirit is setting you free from what no longer serves you. Sometimes it has to be your own hand that does it. Sometimes you have to see things for what they are. Sometimes You have to allow spirit to reveal to you when you're in this isolation who people are. And it's not going to feel good. But again, you're breaking the generational curse of your ancestors. This is not something that just came up in this bloodline and you're just like, oh, well, you're the one that's breaking this curse. No, this curse has been in your bloodline for centuries, baby. Centuries. Okay? Centuries. You're not the first person that dealt with this, but you as a divine being are coming here to break it. Because you need to believe in your dreams. I feel like you've been dreaming about a lot of shit. You've been dreaming about a lot of shit. And it told you to be cautious about somebody. Yeah. And really, in reality, this dream was brought to you so it can liberate you and set you free from this anger, from this resentment when it comes to this individual. Yep. Or you've been seeing 444. Yeah. It says 44. Because, baby, you are the blessing. Okay? You've been on different planets, putting in frequency in different planets. Listen, blooming life. Okay? Anywhere you go. Okay? And not a lot of people's going to see your potential. They're not. Okay, but guess what? You're still pushing awakening. You step into your awakening. Keep stepping into your truth. Keep stepping into your powers. Keep stepping into your gifts. Keep stepping into your magic, regardless who the fuck sees you and who doesn't. Because guess what? Your tribe will come, and that's all the fuck that matters. That's why you're in this isolation. Because you need to see the potential that you have. You need to believe in your dreams. You need to realize that you are the blessing. All this is a fucking awakening, dude. This is exactly what this is. An awakening. You are blooming. You see that flower? Look at that. Better mental health. Not being so stuck in anxiety. You know what I mean? Not being so stuck in depression. Not so being stuck on, oh, what did I do this time? It's like, dude, that's done. This divine being is like, listen, you come down here to break generational curses. You come down here to get rid of this evil in this world, dude. Listen, break this shit because, baby, what's to come? These low vibrational entities aren't even going to be able to fuck with you, dude. Whoever they used to come and attack you, it's not even going to work. You're just getting started. It's not going to work. This is why you're in isolation. You are being prepared. Your table is being prepared. That's exactly what's happening right now. Spirit loves you, dude. You know, chosen one, spirit fucking loves you, dude. Loves you. Spirit don't give a fuck about what anybody else has to say. They can drag your name in the mud. They can talk shit about you all day long. They can say you'll never amount to nothing. Spirit has the last word. Their word, their opinion, don't mean shit. Spirit has the final say. Okay. Too many. Slow down, Charlie. No. Hey. Whoa. Listen, you are the door of an infinite abundance. You are. When you come into people's reality, you shake shit up. And when you leave, you shake shit up. You need to realize the power that you hold. Okay? You've been getting a lot of angel signs, a lot of synchronicities, a lot of repeating messages. Okay? And I feel like one of them is letting you know that you're chosen and you have a purpose. You have a big destiny. These people has been trying to break your self-esteem for a long time now. These low vibrational entities has been using individuals to break your self-esteem down, to make you shut up. To make you not step into your purpose, to make you not step in your powers, to not make you step in your gifts. And Spirit is like, listen, that's done. I have the final say. Because when Spirit's done with you, when Spirit is done with you, just like these low vibrational entities was using these individuals to silence you, guess who's going to be eating their words? People saying you're going down the wrong direction. People say that you're a lost soul. No, the fuck you're not. How can you be a lost soul when you're being led by Spirit, this divine being, archangels, your ancestors, your goddesses and your gods, Yahweh, whoever it is that you believe in? How can you be lost? You were lost when you were being led by them. You were being lost when you were listening to them. That's why you were plucked out of the situation. How can you be a lost soul? Make that make sense. How can you be going down the wrong path when you're listening to Spirit? Make that make sense. Make it make sense. Make it. Because it don't. People think you're going to be a failure. Oh, you're failing, Chosen. You're failing. You're failing. Yeah, okay. That's hilarious. People are preying on your downfall. People want you to fail. People want you to stay quiet. People don't want you speaking your truth. People don't want you stepping in your destiny. People don't like when you're being the authentic you, Chosen. They don't like it. They don't like it. That's why they gang up on you. You, by yourself, one person, and they bring a whole band singing a tune for one person. This ain't no concert. I didn't pay a ticket for this. I didn't buy no ticket to sit in front of y'all and listen to y'all's band. I didn't buy a ticket for this. So why the fuck are you here? Why are you in my conversation with Spirit? Like, let's talk about it. You know what I mean? That's the energy that it's giving. You're supposed to be successful. You're going to be successful. They don't like it. They try to sit you down and listen to what they're trying to tell you, right? But Spirit already got you sat down. That's where they're fucking up. Listen, all this is for your peace. All this is for your peace. All this is for your peace, Chosen One. This is a part of your purpose. I promise you, when I told you these low vibrational entities are breaking sweats fucking with you, and you're just like this. Right? It's going to be even more severe. Okay? When I say your peace, you're going to be slaying these entities with a smile on your face and be so peaceful. You're going to be so peaceful. Okay? You're going from having that dog in you to the dog still being there, but you're going to be working with light. I'm telling you. This is what Spirit's doing. This is exactly what Spirit's doing for you right now. Because you got a sharp tongue. Chosen, you got a sharp tongue. You do. Sharp. Lethal. Sharp. Cut a motherfucker real quick. Sharp tongue. Okay? Sharp. This is what Spirit's doing right now. And this is the part of your purpose, because I promise you. And you've been so indecisive. You feel like you're being punished. Listen, chosen one, divine being, seer, oracle, prophet, okay, Reiki healer, however this resonates for you, you're not in trouble. This is to build you, mold you, and stop allowing your sharp tongue to be used against you. Stop allowing your anger to be used against you. Because I feel like these low vibrational entities will do whatever it is that they do to you, right? And then as soon as it's like, you got cause and effect. Cause and effect. And then once you start spitting in flames, and then it's like, do you see what they did to me? Did you see? Did you see? Did you see? Taking pictures, snapping videos, snapping texts, taking snapshots, recording you. That's the energy that is given. Somebody will poke, and then they'll record you. Type shit. This is the energy that is given. Your tongue is being used against you. Right? But Spirit, where'd it go? Did I lose it? Nope. Spirit is bringing you peace. So as you're slaying these low vibrational entities, what are they going to use next? Besides their own accountability. Yeah. Spirit's like, you don't have to regret anything. Right? Spirit's like, you don't have to regret anything. You don't. Chosen has come down here to rid this world of evil, and that includes the low vibrational entities that are attached to these people. It's not the flesh. It's not the individual person. It's the attachment that's being used as a vessel. You were used as a vessel. I mean, that's the part of the journey, you know? You need to get acceptance. This is a part of your journey. You're not in trouble. Get acceptance. You're not in trouble. You're not in trouble. You're not in trouble. You are not in trouble. You are being prepared. Your table is being prepared. Who broke you? You're being built back up in front of those who broke you. And it's not like you're about to buddy it up. High five. I missed you. No. What they used to break you, however they tried to humiliate you, you will be publicly blessed if they publicly humiliated you. Okay? Your name is being vindicated. And you feel it, chosen one. You feel it. You feel it. You feel it. You feel it. You're an empath. You sense energy. You sense when something's off. You sense when something's right. You sense when something's wrong. You sense it. Gain acceptance and stop second guessing it. Stop being indecisive. You know what is going on in your energy right now. You've been to it. You just kept second guessing it. They're like, oh shit, I'm on a timeout. No, you're not. Preparation. Seems like a timeout. But really, in reality, Spirit loves you. Spirit treasures you so much that it will pull you away from people, situations, jobs, family memberships, relationships, friendships, whatever it is that's trying to throw you in the pits of fire. just to throw you back in that pit of fire that they try to throw you in and build you, form you, shape you, just to show them that that pit of fire wasn't even theirs to begin with. It was your spiritual team trying to fucking put you in it to form you. That's your table that's being prepared in the presence of your enemies. Your enemies are building the fire. Your enemies are literally hee hee ha ha ga 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 ga. Think it's for you to die and burn in. But really, in reality, it's the fire that you're being formed and shaped, and you're going to walk right through it, burn off the lies and the deceit, and walk right back out. Brand new. Right? I'm telling you. Listen, everything is right now is working on your self-esteem. You beat yourself up too much. You allow the opinions of others to control your reality. You allow the opinions of others to form who it is that you truly are. This world, since the day you were born, kept telling you who you are. And Spirit was like, no. Pluck. I'm about to show you who you truly are. Goods and bads. What you consider bad. Goods and bads. I'm about to show you. Because you have a destiny here. You are reincarnated many times in this life. Many times in this life. Come from nothing, create something. Every time. Every lifetime. Every reality. Nothing, something. Nothing, something. Nothing, something. Nothing, something. Right? Spirit showing you. You need to stop listening to the world and surrender. Surrender. Everything is working out in your favor. You are abundant. You are rich. You are meant for great things. Okay? This is not your first rodeo. This is not your first rodeo. Baby, you and I, you hear me, Chosen? You and I have been here many lifetimes. Many eons. Eons. Many. Yeah. And these low vibrational entities can't stand us. They can't. They can't stand it. But I promise you, Spirit's gonna make them eat their words. They're gonna regret every fucking thing that they have done to stop us. What did I say? What the fuck did I say? For the adversity they try to push on you. They're about to get grief. All you need to do is surrender. They're about to get grief for trying to push challenges on you. Do you know when you interrupt a chosen one's destiny, journey, push them through depression, push them through grief, push them through anger, push them through resentment, right? Poke, 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 poke. I don't think people truly understand, and understand how it resonates for you, Chosen. When they interrupt your mission of you breaking your generational curses, interrupting your conversation with whoever it is that you believe in, a spiritual conversation, when they try to interrupt that shit with chaos, what comes after? And you're not the one delivering it. You are in true intimacy with the divine being that resides within you. And they want to push bullshit. Well, guess what? You got what you asked for. You're going to get what you asked for. I'm telling you, Chosen one, listen. Keep focusing on your divine being that resides within you. Keep focusing on this divine being that's guiding you. Star seed. Okay? I'm Pleiades. Star seed. Pleiadian. Star seed. Okay? Yeah. So, it's like, tap into who it is that you truly are. Stop listening to the world. Stop listening to the chaos. Stop listening to the people, these low vibrational entities that's using these people to make you feel like you're not here for a cause, because you are. You have a purpose. You have a purpose that you are committed to. And your spirit who leads you and guides you is committed to it too. And that means pulling you apart to bring you back together in front of those who have tried to break you. Okay? I don't know who it is that you are, besides you being a chosen one, you know? But you are amazing. You are loved. You are cherished. You have somebody in the spiritual realm that protects you like treasure and is very committed to your purpose. Very committed to you. Archangels, ancestors, guardian angels, spirit guides, spirit team, goddesses, gods, star seeds. Whoever it is that you believe in, Yahweh, committed to you and your purpose and protects you like treasure. You have a purpose. You are here to rid this world of evil by any means necessary. Okay? Stop being hard on yourself. Face your shadow. This is what you're going through right now. The sun's going to rise again. You're going to be in positive energy again. And even in this, you're in positive energy. Heal, grow, evolve, and feel that shit. So when a motherfucker tries to use it against you, it don't work. When these low vibrational entities try to use those people to make it use against you, it don't work. Heal that shit. Keep tapping into who it is that's communicating with you right now in the spiritual realm. Okay? Again, I don't know who it is that you are, but if nobody's told you today, I love you. One chosen to another. One spirit to another. I love you. You are not doing this shit alone. You're not. And you're not the only one doing it. Okay? Nobody's told you today, I love you. Keep going.